On August 30th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a disturbance with a weapon call at 5610 Royal Palm Street in Harris County, Texas. Officers made contact with the complainant, who stated his neighbor, the defendant, threw what he thought was hot grease from the top of the stairs, which nearly contacted his leg.
Hold up, hot grease. That's not just a threat. That's attempted medieval warfare. Imagine dodging boiling oil just for living next to the wrong person. Wild start, right? What would you do if your neighbor came at you like this?
And which got on his shoe. The complainant stated the defendant later grabbed a long stick, stated, "You think I'm a hoe? I'll show you," and went down the stairs with the stick. The defendant walked towards the complainant yelling, "I'll fuck you up," while holding the stick in a threatening manner. The complainant feared for his life. The defendant was identified with his Texas driver's license.
Who is the complaining witness to him?
It's just his neighbor.
Is this a neighbor or someone that you live with? I don't want to know. I don't want to talk about the case. The only thing I want to know is it's a neighbor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you live next door.
Yes, sir.
You live in a house, and it's an apartment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Brousard, I'm going to find that there's...
Judge just threw down the lawn of weapons, no contact, and no more freebies. And did you catch that warning? Miss court again, and it's 10 grand or jail. No more Mr. Nice Judge.
Probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of any weapons. If you violate these bonds, I will put you in, or these conditions, I'll put you in jail. You failed to appear the first time. The magistrate gave you another PR bond. You will not get another one. If you fail to appear again, I will revoke your bond, make it $10,000, put you in jail. And if you have anyone to pony up that kind of money, guess what happens? Mr. Brousard, did you hear anything I just said?
Yes, I did.
What happens?
Whatever you decide.
If you...
This judge is done playing games. It's not every day you get courtroom comedy and cosmic sarcasm, but real talk, he's making it crystal clear, show up or shut in.
Fail to appear again, I will revoke your bond. You got out of jail because I gave you a free bond. You're not going to get another one. You have already been given two. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I was in the hospital.
How do I know that? Am I clairvoyant? I don't have access to the stars. I'm not an interdimensional being. So, if you miss court again, I will revoke the bond, set it around 10,000, give or take. And if you don't have anyone to, pay that, you'll be stuck like Chuck. Do you understand? What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
Asterisk. Did he just say he made $200,000 a month from to energy sales to homelessness? This guy's been on a financial... Hit the comments. Do you believe that income claim?
I'm sorry?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 6 years old.
When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
Well,
What year was it?
Well, this weekend, actually, roofing.
No. When was the last time you had a legitimate full-time
Well, I worked
job?
for Audio Tech for 20 years, and I worked for Just Energy. I had my own business for 10 years. I was X-ray tech for 10 years. I went through a divorce that was litigated for 4 years and lost everything. But at one time, I made $200,000 a month.
How do you eat now? How do you get money now?
Just so happened, thing is, I'm sorry I had these shorts. I got evicted, and this is all I have. This is what I have on. I apologize for that.
I'm not... Just, how do you get money now? How do you survive?
If you show up, good things happen. A powerful line end, a sad reality check for so many defendants. Sometimes all it takes to stay out of jail is to simply show
Clean parking lots, whatever I can do to eat.
Okay, I'll appoint your lawyer today. All I'm asking you to do is be nice. I'm not asking you to do anything crazy here. All I'm asking you to do is follow the law. So if you are out of this apartment now, there's no reason for you to go back then, right? Have they evicted you?
I do all myself.
Okay, so don't go back then. I'll appoint your lawyer today. All I'm asking you to do is be nice. That's it. So I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. I'm going to find your lawyer. Do not leave until you sign these conditions. And at that point, we'll work with you. Okay? All you have to do is show up. If you show up, good things happen. That's it. All right. What I have here is that you are, with us, you have been charged with failure to identify oneself while being a fugitive from justice. So you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You also have a felony unlawful carrying of a weapon in a prohibited place. On that case, you're being held at no bond. My question, though, is do you also have open cases out of state as well?
I think I have an open case in Georgia and Atlanta, but I'm not sure if it's open or
Do you
not.
have lawyers on those cases?
No, sir. Sorry, I don't.
So Hunter here is asking me to give you,
Well, Judge, I didn't realize there was out of state. I just thought there was out of county. I would just ask for a $500 bond.
I'm willing to go lower on your bond, but if you have open cases out of county or out of state,
I have an out
then
of
I'm not
county.
going to give you a PR bond.
I have an out of county in Fort Bend, but when I first got here, they gave me a $1,000 bond, and they said I could pay $300 to get for that Fort Bend case.
So let's do probable cause because I don't know what's going on in your cases. Okay,
Okay.
real quick, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Okay, please.
On the fail to identify,
Please.
on September 21st, 2024, on 10370 Richmond Avenue in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a suspicious vehicle call. Officers arrived on scene and first observed a gray 2024 Nissan Sentra that struck a gas line pole. Officers observed the defendant asleep in the driver's seat of the vehicle while the vehicle was still on and running. Defendant was the sole occupant of the vehicle. Officers approached the defendant's vehicle and turned off the car and woke up the defendant. When coming into contact with the defendant,
Okay, now it's getting serious: loaded weapons, stolen guns, and refusing to ID himself. This guy is racking up more charges than a blackjack table on payday. And this time they found a stolen firearm. This is not just a traffic stop gone wrong anymore.
officers observed a strong odor of alcoholic breath on his person. Officers then detained the defendant for further investigation. While speaking with the defendant, officers asked for his personal information, which defendant declined to provide. Defendant declined to give his name or date of birth after many attempts of asking. While conducting an inventory of the vehicle, officers observed a loaded rifle magazine on the front right passenger floorboard. Officers also observed an upholstered loaded handgun tucked under the middle of the back seat. While running the found weapon through
Hopscotching with the states. The judge is dropping bars now. This line is funny, but it's also a stark warning. Fugitive cases in multiple states, that's a fast track to federal attention.
MDT, officers observed that it was listed as stolen. Officers tried to ID the defendant through AFIS after about an hour and a half. Defendant then provided officers with his name and date of birth. Officers discovered that the defendant had warrants and out on bond for felony unlawful carry a weapon out of Harris County and for an accident involving vehicle in Fort Bend County.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. McCollum, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward on your case. Now, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of any weapons. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to talk about the case.
Yes, sir.
Right. You will get the opportunity to fight your case. Just now's not that time. Right now, we're just talking about your bonding issues. Should we give you a PR bond? How much we should make your bond? And
Yes, sir.